Hey guys, and welcome to This Is the Police. I'm AGG, and I hope you guys will enjoy seeing a new game on this channel. This is a brand new game, actually, to Steam. A brand new game in general. It just came out a couple days ago, actually, within the last week, I know. And it's only about 14 bucks. It's on sale at the moment, but it will be going off sale here shortly and going back up to like 18 or 20 bucks, something like that. This is going to be an awesome game. It's kind of like a top-down strategy kind of game, but not really. So just hang in there, guys. It does have a good bit of dialogue that I will have to read, but I think you guys will enjoy it. It has a great story from what I've seen. I haven't read too much into it, haven't watched too much into it, but I think you guys will very much enjoy this. So let's go ahead, and we're going to begin a new game. So like I said, there is a good bit of dialogue. I'm just going to let it play, and I might end up skipping some of it and just kind of summarizing it for you so that you guys don't get bored of reading and listening to this, the narrator's dialogue, which is our guy, actually. So this right here is just a few headlines that's going on. This is actually applicable. It's not just random, even though it is kind of random. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Mark War II to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. So these are kind of what's going on in the city. They are sort of important. So accusations against the mayor, and this is us right here. We are Jack Boyd. We are the police chief of Freiburg, and there are rumors of my resignation. So let's go to work. This is the same little animation you'll see every time we go to work. So we're the police chief, but we're driving some kind of old car that won't start. Pretty much. But I'll be quiet here and let you guys listen to the dialogue.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else, though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something, and I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same: play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Okay, so that's it for that cinematic. This is actually us. So we are going to be answering a few questions here at the press conference. We'll go ahead and say good morning. This is a reporter. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? So now we have a few different options here, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to go with. We will say surprise. I thought I'd be working as a policeman for another 5 to 10 years. I just want to serve the city. I was surprised, of course. Do you already know the name of your successor? I'm going to say no. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? I'm gonna say no way. He's made up his mind to leave. I don't see anything affecting that decision. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the Mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? We'll say I don't know. I've never worked with the Mafia, but I can't speak for every man and woman in the department. I can't always follow my employees around on the clock. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? I'm gonna say definitely, actually. I don't like the mayor. Of course, it's the reason. Personal relations are always important no matter what anyone says. Thank you. Awesome. So that's it.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick. As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
"And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon."
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Alright, so that is pretty much the background. That's what's going on here now. We have some more headlines. Francis Kendrick could replace Jack Boyd. Jack Boyd, Mayor Rogers is a professional. Head of Culture Department owns villa in Italy. So let's go ahead to work. It's gonna be our first day actually doing some stuff. Okay, so pretty much though it's just a cutscene basically telling us who Francis Kendrick is, the deputy who was involved in that scandal. Pretty much there was a scandal. He wasn't there was no evidence to support the scandal, but he knew that his days were numbered. We asked him for a file that we had asked him for previously to be delivered to our desks by tonight. And that is it. I figured you guys probably don't need to see 10 hours of cinematic dialogue. So we skipped over a little bit of that, and that's kind of my plan, just to kind of keep you guys entertained and not having to read so much and listen to so much dialogue that's not really entirely relevant to gameplay, even though it sort of is. So would you like to receive tips about how the game works? I'm a 60-year-old police chief, a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. We're going to do a tutorial. Okay, so pretty much we have shifts. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. This is our professionalism. It's a number. A figure around 150 is considered average. Anything below that is not entirely reliable. And pretty much that's just how good they are. That's how likely they are to succeed. That's just their professionalism. It means a lot in that. And how efficiently they're going to do their job. This is our energy. I'm guessing that the lower it is, the less efficient they become, even if they have a high number. You know, a tired cop isn't going to be able to do their job as well. Might fall asleep on the job. Employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden for view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take the day off. While others drink too much, you can guess about these things, draw your own conclusions based on behavior of the employees, and that's it. So this is Shift B's day, and as you can see, Coachy here, pretty good. 250, that's above average. 150 they said was average, and we have 3 that's above average and 4 that aren't. Our detectives, we have 1 that's above average, or 1 that is average, and 2 that are below. Price, we're probably going to fire you. You look super old too, so that actually is a reason to fire somebody legally. We can actually fire people because of age. Alright, so daylight just came up. Remove the cigar, but the dick of a mayor put there. And respond to calls, bread and butter police work. You need to send your officer to the crime before the timer expires. The mark on the map tells us where the call came from. Basically, this one's our police station is right here, and the further away it is, the longer it takes them to get there and get back. So that's the longer they're gonna be tied up on the call. This is our first call. It's a hit and run. So basically, we can send 2 people on this one. We also have SWAT option, but it'll tell us what is suggested. And I could just send 1 if I wanted to or whatever. Okay. So, we will send, this is a hit and run at the mall, married couple, saw a van in the parking lot, back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. Driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bum, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. So, we're going to send Yancey and Subaki on that one. And this is pretty cool, it's them driving to the scene, and like I said, the distance does play a good bit of it. They're going to be tied up for a while, since it's so far out there. I also have another call. It's at the Last Picture Show Theater. It's a fight. A theater manager reports that during a showing of some movie, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with whatever. He was denied entry, attacked the cashier, and is currently fighting with the theater's security guard. Send Purdy, she is above average. I'll also go ahead and send Asano as backup. And we'll wait and see how these go. You also, it kind of shows you down here. It's pretty cool. It shows you progress and stuff like that. So they just finished up with the hit and run. Let's see how we did. Did we get them? Yeah, we got that. Yep, we got the offender. Awesome. And that also adds to the professionalism of the officers that responded. So that's great. It helps us out. If they didn't catch the offender, they would actually lose professionalism points. That's always not a good thing. So we always want to make sure we send people that we think can do it. Awesome. So we got that person as well. Got some XP. 20 apiece, I think it was. And we have them coming in now. Calls are stacking up a little. We have a fight here at a law firm. A brother and sister clash with each other over their deceased father's will. One of the lawyers said, "We don't care, separate them," and our security guard is off duty tonight. So we're going to go ahead and send... We'll send Kochi. Go ahead and use her. And we will send Austin. Hopefully he will rank up, get a little bit of experience with that call. And we have an armed robbery. Man, I shouldn't have sent my best person. Okay, so basically some teenagers robbed an adult movie store. They fled in a car. Store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs, so I'm guessing they tracked it down. They found the car. Alright, so we're going to send these guys right here. That's not going to leave us with anybody but the worst person in the department. Hopefully we're not going to get a call before they get back. We actually have a car that's coming back now with... Who was in that one? Not sure who was in that one. Okay. It was Sano and Purdy. So now we have an assault in the ghetto. Let's go and check it out. Passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and his money. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and send these 3 guys right here. We shouldn't be tied up too much longer, I'm hoping. Okay, report for the fight. We got the person, awesome. And Austin did finally get up to 100. I'd like to keep everybody at least at 100 XP, or not XP, but the other number. Okay, so direct orders: when your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. Okay, so don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate, but we're going to deal with it. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. So we have the option: turn on a siren loudspeaker, shout the house is surrounded. That's a legitimate option. Sneak into the house through an open window, knock on the door, open up police. We're gonna do that. Sweet, we got the offender. Nobody was hurt. And got some more professionality. Okay, so we have some officers that aren't tied up anymore, so that's good. And we should be arriving on scene for these 3 right here any moment. We'll see how it goes. Awesome, we got the offender. Everybody got 10. Awesome. So now we have plenty of hands back at the station on staff waiting for another call to come in. Actually, about all of our officers are just almost finished. Actually, nope, that's the end of the day. Awesome. So that is it for day 1. Think you'll need an extra couple hands tomorrow. You can order any cop to come in and work overtime, but if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Someone's bound to make a mistake. So we don't want to do that unless we absolutely have to. And that's the end of the day. I think that's actually going to do it for our first episode. This was just like a light intro. I hate it didn't have quite as much gameplay as I would have liked. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up cutting out some of the cinematic dialogue that you hear. That takes up a good bit of time. So I do want to focus on the gameplay, but also a little bit on the story. I mean, the story is a pretty awesome story from what I hear, and it is important to what's going on in the gameplay. So I can't cut it all out, but anyways, I'm going to try to shorten it so that you guys see more gameplay. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this game so far. Please hit that like button if you did, and comment below and let me know in the comments. As always, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you can continue to watch these videos. And I will see you guys in the next one of This Is the Police.